Don't park your spirit. Find the path beyond harmony.
We are so powerful as beings. Nothing can tell you your path except for you. Once you start on this path, you can't turn around. Don't park your spirit there. You did it. You chose it. That's what you wanted. Because every choice you make affects your life. If you believe it, things are going to work for you because they parked their spirit. Wherever you go, there you are. Hi there, welcome back. A story I heard a little while ago, I can't remember the players, but I remember the whole context. It's about a man who was on a spiritual journey and he had an appointment with, let's say, the Dalai Lama, somebody like that big. It was like way down the road. He had this appointment coming. And then as that appointment drew near, he knew he had to travel to get to where he had to go. So he took planes, trains, automobiles, everything he had to do. He went all the way to the door of the place he was to go in with that appointment that he had with the Dalai Lama. And then he turned around and he walked away. He left. And everybody was like, why would you leave? You've had this appointment for years. Why would you not go? And the guy said, I wasn't ready for the way he could change my life. That is big stuff. People are terrified how living with truth can change your life. And when I'm talking about changing your life, the thing that this journey does for you that is the hardest thing for us to take, it was described in a book that I read recently, the things that I've had to go through to get to where I am. You go through a huge spiritual crisis. It truly is, because you following your guidance, following the path that you know is intended for you, you're shaking up things big time. You are rocking the world for everyone. If you're in relationships, if you have a family, you're going to be moving on. You go away, you take different paths because you didn't come here to plan on partnering up like a crow does. Crows partner for life. We do not. I love how Abraham Hicks, the wedding vows that she talks about, she says if you find somebody, it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and go get married. And the vows should be, hey, I like you pretty good. Let's see how this thing goes. And that's it. Because we do change as people. We are supposed to be changing as people, and we are supposed to embrace and welcome change in our lives. Thinking that you need to get that house that you're going to grow up in, you're going to retire in, you're going to work in the garden for the rest of your life. If that makes you completely happy, truly to your core, and if you're fulfilled, and if you know on your deathbed you're going to say, damn, I had a good garden. Congratulations. That's all it means. Just be happy. But for everyone else on the planet, and you know I'm talking to you, there's so many parts of your life that you're not happy with, but you're not sure what to do because you're getting pressure from people in your family. You need to get a job. You need to be a doctor. The family, we've all been attorneys. You should be an attorney. You need to make lots of money and chase ambulances. Is that really what calls you to your core? Of course not. It called somebody to the core and they did it, and then everybody else saw, wow, look at the big expensive fancy houses and cars and things we can have, and oh, the girls we can get, the guys we can get by having this name, this job. If that's what floats your boat, go for it. But I'm not thinking that's what floats your boat. You've got something inside of you that's pulling at you, that's peeling at your core saying, listen to me. It's screaming at you. It's waving its hands. But you're doing this because everybody's told you what you need to do, and you keep doing it because that's what we do. Stop it. You can't do that. You have a voice and you're trying to listen to it. But by minioning along with everybody else, you're just the salmon going up the stream. Do you want to be one of those salmon? You've got to find your voice and you've got to listen to it, because guess what? You're talking to yourself all the time. Your higher self, the part so much bigger than you, is constantly trying to get your attention to pay attention to the path that you created, the one that you wanted to follow in this lifetime. When we come in here, we have signs all the time that kind of like, they'll bitch slap us like, get back on track. And they're like, oh, okay. And then you go back on track. You move along for a while. You meet a really cute guy. Like, sure, let's connect. Let's move in together. And then you stop your growth. You parked your spirit. You need to continue your journey. You need to continue to turn inward, listen to what is going on inside of you, what you are saying that you need to be doing, follow those voices because they know exactly where you need to be. You created a path for yourself long before you incarnated, and you're trying to follow along that path. When you find yourself like in the vortex, like you feel so good, it's like you've taken a step in the right direction. But then we start getting down into this what is and the reality that everybody lives in, and we get lost and we lose track of our path. And then something will come along someday and kick you in the teeth, and you go, oh yeah, I'm going that way, and you'll get back on track. You need to stay on track, and the way to do that is going within and being present, being in the moment at every moment of every day. Don't think that's not a possibility, because it is. It is possible. I read Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. Within weeks, I realized I was present always. And when you live in the present, you are aware of the beauty around you at all times. The things you see, just looking at trees and birds and flowers and grass. It just changes how you feel about everything. You connect your soul to Gaia, to Mother Earth, and you feel so much gratitude and so much appreciation, and that is what keeps you growing. Coming from a place of bliss and gratitude and happiness will keep you there, and it'll help you stay in tune with who you are and what your path is supposed to be. Listen to yourself. You innately know everything you need to be doing. And it's time you start listening, because once you do, you could quit that job, you could walk out of that relationship, whatever you need to do. But to find your purpose is what is important here. Each one of us comes with a purpose on this planet. And you will never find it while you're just playing along, going through the motions, living in a normal, average human life, thinking that's all there is. There is so much more to this life you're living right now. Why not throw caution to the wind and give it a try? What do you have to lose, right? Just by being happy for a while? If you don't like the happiness thing, then go back to where you were. But just give it a try. Be present. Follow your arrow and never park your spirit. Keep growing. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.